can destroy both of you.
Okay, welcome back to the Romulan faction tutorial in Star Trek Online. We are sitting here, we're standing here beside the shuttle Virinat. The Alachi, it would seem, are bombarding the planet from orbit. There are Tal Shiar troops on the ground, kidnapping and killing people, and we're just trying to make an escape. So let's board the shuttle. Such a lovely colony we had.
This is Shuttle 5. We're taking heavy.
Whoa!
Shuttle 10 coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you were caught in the explosion.
Man.
They're not attacking. Devex showed me how to fly his Warbird. We're almost there.
Okay, thanks to Shuttle 10, we survive. Here we are with our Warbird.
Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
Okay. Scan the old ships around here for what we need.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
Righto. I'm just kind of setting the screen layout the way I prefer it. Right, this is my singularity meter. Whenever I'm in combat, the singularity of my Warbird builds up charge, and I can then use that charge to do various things. The abilities that I have from the Warbird singularity will increase as I gain levels. At the moment, all I can do is a plasma shockwaves, so it gives a bit of damage, and it gives a damage over time. Okay, let's go and scan these derelict ships. Oh.
This'll do nicely. We just need a little more salvage.
Okay, let's go on that other one.
Use W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. They're not shielded, so we can just use our torpedoes to finish them off.
Okay.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
So sad to realise we're the only survivors of Virinat. I got stuck on something. I've got stuck in the wreckage, haven't I? His Warbird's bigger than mine. I want a bigger Warbird. Derelict ship. Let's play.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
Scrap neutronium. We could use that to reinforce the hull of this old Warbird.
Sounds like a plan.
3 more of these should get this hull good to go.
Okay.
Warning.
Let's do 3 more.
Under attack.
Good shot.
Second one coming into range. Fire.
Warning. Ship is
Target
under
third
attack.
one.
Loot the item dropped by the
Devex would
ship
be happy
by
to see
flying
this
toward
old
it and
Warbird
pressing
get some
F.
use.
Fire.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I think it's safe to say weapons are fully online.
Yeah, set them to auto fire. Much more useful that way as well. Okay. One more bit of scrap neutronium.
Time to take out the Tal Shiar satellites dead ahead.
Use
Okay,
your
these
plasma
would be
beam to weaken
blocking
shielded targets.
communications, I'd imagine. Now these are shielded, so that means I'm going to have to drain the shields with my beams before the torpedoes will do much damage. Crikey, this is so slow. Gives time to get used to the ship piloting. Right. Okay.
Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down. You must be out of combat to hail Tovan Khev. The red alert message at the top of your screen will appear if you are in combat. Target's shield has failed.
Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online.
Yay!
Picking up a
fuel
distress
impulse.
signal nearby. It must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Let's go save them.
The distress signal is close. Searching.
That's off to my starboard side.
There! We have to help them.
Oakley dokley.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
Alternatively, just press Shift R. Okay, I'm just going to get these colonists. Where are the colonists? They're over there. Okay, we're almost there.
Turn off full impulse. There's a Tal Shiar drone dead ahead.
Well, let's shoot it to get rid of it. Don't want Tal Shiar. My singularity meter beginning to charge.
Hover your mouse over a weapon and it's...
Yep. Okay, so... Let's beam the colonists aboard.
I'm back on the bridge, and I figured out how I can improve our torpedoes. Just give me the order, and I'll get started. Scanners are picking up more colonists in Tal Shiar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Good to have you on the bridge.
Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1.
Don't worry, I'll be going with Alt and 1. Let's do the drone first, take it down. Come on. Let's use full impulse, get there faster. Warbird.
High-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Oh, heavy plasma torpedo. Boom. There we go. Let's beam the colonists aboard.
Thank the elements. We thought we were done for.
More Tal Shiar. Romulans used in Star Trek Enterprise Series 4 episodes where they were trying to pit the Telerites and the Andorians and Vulcans against each other. My plasma shockwave because it's pretty cool. Let's beam the colonists aboard.
I think it's safe to say we're a fully operational ship. I'm getting an alert. There's another distress signal coming in from one of the colony's shuttles. We can do a short-range warp jump to get to them. Do you want to go now, or stay here to wipe out any other incoming drones? They look like they'll be coming in to do sweeps in the area.
Let's go get the colonists.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
It is a big ship, and it looks very similar to the one that's just been attacking the colony. Let's scan them. We need to know who or what they are. Do I need to get closer? Yes, scan the unknown ship. Whoa!
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do?
Open a channel and ask them what they want with our ship.
We're getting a reply. What the? They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back. Listen.
Tovan?
I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
Oh man.
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations?
Obligations? We have no obligations to you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
Never. We will fight with our last breath.
Fire weapons at will!
This is Tamar of the Romulan Republic. Tal Shiar vessel to stand down immediately.
Let's get in the torpedo.
Tamar! How fortunate! I can destroy both of you!
Some shields still protecting his front. He did a little bit of damage, but not much. His front shields are down though. If he hit him on his front, that would be a good thing. Oh, his forward shields are regenerated. Now we're going to get there in time. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. No. We've just basically damaged the warships.
So the insect has managed to sting me. You think you won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
I don't need anyone's protection, Khev. I like that I took his eye. Oh, my ship's pretty damaged.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time, given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here?
Well, basically, a whole bunch of aliens just shot up our colony, and it turns out the Tal Shiar were there as well.
I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Halachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them, and why they're working with a snake like Khev. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there.
I really don't want to be part of this war.
I understand your hesitation, but you must realize that there's no running from what's happening. You saw what the Tal Shiar did to your home. They're doing the same thing all across the sector. You either serve them, or you die. The only way we're going to survive is if we fight back.
Fine, that sounds good. He's very convincing, really. I'll help you.
I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
I just hope this works out. For all our sakes.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess siding with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Let's go then. There was our homeworld, Virinat. Gone.
Greetings. I am Sub-Commander Nadell, Assistant to Commander Tamer. Please, follow me to the Commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There's much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around, while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Okay. Let's talk with Tamer. See what he's going to say.
I have new orders for you.
I'm here to join your fleet. Good to see you and Tovan Khev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that was founded by Datan to combat the tyranny of Empress Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however. I can answer any questions that you may have. So what did Detan do to form the Republic? Short version is that he desires to see the reunification of the Vulcans and Romulans. Before that can happen, Detan wants us to find a new homeworld, reconcile with the Remans, end the centuries of oppression beneath the Tal Shiar. We're Romulan, and after all that's happened, we still have our pride and our cultural heritage. We need to be able to approach the Vulcans as equals, not as refugees looking for charity. Detan wants to unify Romulans and Vulcans? That's right, he dreams of a day when our two people are united. Well, 3, counting the Remans. Glad you mentioned that, because I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a Reman. Detan was inspired by Ambassador Spock, who first began the movement. When he was a child, Spock was working on Romulus with the reunificationists, and he was Detan's teacher. The Tal Shiar actively opposed reunification, and Spock and his people had to keep their movement hidden, working with allies and meeting in secret. It's been an uphill battle for Detan, but he won't stop until he sees the Vulcans, the Romulans and the Remans reunited and at peace. Any other questions? Well, Tamer, what's your job around here? Commander of the fleet. No actions happen without his approval. Used to work in intelligence for the Romulan military, which allowed me to learn more about the Tal Shiar. I couldn't stomach the thought of working alongside them. Detan approached me one day and said he needed someone to organise a defence against the Tal Shiar. I accepted before he could finish his sentence. Is there anything else? No, I'm ready for what's next. What's next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first assignment. However, you must understand that by joining us, you mark yourself as an enemy to the Tal Shiar. Khev and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. Are you ready to accept that? Yeah, count me in. Good. Get yourself down to Lieutenant Delatham. You can get a uniform from him if you want to change out of those civilian clothes. You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you into a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of the Kunahafran if you want. When you're done, return to your ship. I should have your first assignment ready and sent to your ship by then. We are getting a ton of skill points for this. And I just remembered why we're getting a ton of skill points for this. At the moment there is a double skill point event going on, which means I'm probably going to jump up not just 2 or 3 levels, maybe even 4. And we're going to get Romulan Republic uniforms. Free costume change, starship modification, energy dampening armor and a shield array.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Interesting. Congratulations on your advancement. If you have questions on future progression, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh my goodness, I am level 9. That is insane. I feel like I've learned a lot in such a short time. I'd agree with your assessment. As you gain experience in the field, you'll learn some tricks of the trade and become better at commanding both your starship and your away teams. This experience will take the form of new abilities, which can be seen by pressing B. New abilities will be learned throughout your career. I've learned evasive maneuvers, which can be used while on your ship. As you gain experience and spend skill points, you'll learn additional skills that will benefit you on your ship or while leading an away team. So when do I receive additional training? As you continue to spend skill points, you'll gain additional abilities that will help both on your ship and when leading your away team. These abilities will vary depending on your background and career interests. Tactical engineering and science officers will receive different abilities as they spend skill points. As a tactical captain, I would receive command abilities that would no doubt boost my ship's power, so allowing me to do damage. I'm an engineer, so I'm looking to fix things, so presumably I'm getting shield and hull heals. And a science officer. The science officers do heals as well, but they also do buffs and debuffs. So they will make allies more powerful and enemies less powerful. Anyway, let's continue. We are going to find Lieutenant Delathan to customize my outfit.
Click here or press K to bring up your skill points menu.
Okay.
You can spend skill points to improve your space skills.
Yeah, we did that already.
You can also spend skill points to improve your ground skills.
We did that already too.
You can improve your bridge officer's ground and space skills.
Yep. Okay, let's have a bit more weapon proficiency on the ground. That's all the ground stuff spent. Okay. Shields, yes. Starship shields. Let's big them up a bit. What else? Hull repair. Yep. We'd like to speed up the rate at which we repair our ship, and let's boost the weapons training as far as it will go if we can. Okay, so we still have more points to spend. Let's do more hull repair then. Oh, managed to get it all the way. Maybe I should have only done 6 of those and then 6 shield emitters instead. I don't know. Anyway, let's find Lieutenant Delathan. Where is he? He's round this way.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
He's in here somewhere. Here he is. It's a pleasure to meet you. Everyone has heard about the RRW Kina Havran and what happened at your colony. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but that's what we are trying to stop. Someday settlements like Virinat will be safe. I'm a tailor, which means that I can alter your appearance and outfit, or those of your bridge officers. In exchange for energy credits, you can find other tailors in other social areas. However, at this time I have authorization to offer you a free change. You could put on your new uniform if you want. Ready to try a new look? Sure, I'll give it a try. So, it's basically the in-game version of the character creation tool. You can modify existing outfits or create new ones. New outfits always start with the basic outfit you already have. So let's see. Romulan Republic. What would that look on me? Not that great, to be honest. Still not that great. We actually have Reman outfits as well. In fact, let's see what the colours look like. Oh, based on the colours I already had, that is actually pretty good. Matches the hood a bit better, I think. Not so much the trousers though. Let's change the trousers. Oh wait, it's going to be tight, isn't it? Nope, that's belt. Reman trousers now, they match the top a bit better, but don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's just leave our outfit the way it is. Speak with Lieutenant Nala to customize your ship. Okay. Let's go find Lieutenant Nala. Should be through here somewhere. There she goes. I'm a ship tailor. I can help you change the interior and exterior appearance of your ship in exchange for energy credits. There are other ship tailors in other social areas who can do the same thing for you at any time in the future. While the Republic doesn't have a better starship for you yet, I can help you change the look of the Kina Havran at this time for free. A bit of paint might give that old Warbird a whole new look. Okay. Let's customize the ship. We only get one choice for interior because we're Romulans and Remans. And windows, pfft, no, no choices. Okay, let's put no decal. That gets rid of the Warbird painting off the bottom, and you can change different colour patterns on the ship if you prefer, and you can change the appearance of the ship. Is it with brown, green? Anyway, I already played about with the ship tailor and made this. Now that is pretty darn sleek in my opinion. I like that a lot. Using Riemann Type 1 appearance because I'm a Riemann. Colours are irrelevant because I've applied no pattern. If I was wanting to do patterns, I would it would make sense for me to use a different ship skin. Because I've used Riemann 1, it's got nice colourful things going on for it already. Plus it's nice and shiny and reflective, makes it look brand new and not old and battered like the aged Romulan skin there. Okay, let's purchase that. Talk to Temporal Agent Kale.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass as well as your minimap.
Okay. Here we go.
Jolan True, is there something Romulan Temporal Defense can help you with today?
What is Romulan Temporal Defense?
I am Sub-Commander Kale of the Romulan Temporal Defense Department. We've established this department in order to preserve the events that formed the Romulan Republic. There are many points in the past that some Romulans want to change. The destruction of Romulus and Remus being just one of them. Of course, changing these events could erase everything we have earned. We would be reduced to being ruthless spies, still ruled by the Tal Shiar. We in Temporal Defense can advise you in any matter dealing with time travel.
Well, I'm glad you can, because I've had an encounter.
A temporal encounter, I take it?
Yes, I met an individual in my room on Virinat. He claimed to be me from the future. He had the uniform of an admiral and told me to visit you if I had any doubts about their story.
I can do a scan for chronoton radiation. That will tell us everything we need to know.
Go for it.
I am picking up some light chronoton radiation on you. You were exposed to someone from the future, it seems. But not too far. By these readings, I'd say a maximum of 18 months from the day you encountered them.
18 months? But they were an admiral.
It's not out of the question. The Romulan Republic is in need of flag officers, and I can see capable leaders being promoted through the ranks quickly.
So you gave me this device.
This looks to be a Tesseract-based receiver. Where did you get it?
My future self gave it to me.
I see. I've heard of these. Old rumors talk about a Starfleet captain having one. Admiral Archer, I think, when he was captain of the Enterprise. These are used to send back information, and in some cases physical objects, from the future. I believe if you were to do specific tasks that benefit the future, items useful to you could be sent back in time for you to use.
I see. So we earn rewards by completing Delta Recruit tasks. These rewards will vary from items to marks used in level 50 plus reputations. Character traits and other special items you can earn for fully exploring the Delta Recruit system.
Your future self gave you a Tesseract communications receiver. Using this device will open the Delta Recruit UI. You can also open the UI by clicking on this window. The Delta Recruit interface shows you what tasks are available. Once you complete the requirements of a task, you can claim the reward for yourself and other characters on your account. Only Delta Recruit characters can contribute to the weekly goal. Each goal has 3 tiers to accomplish. Make sure you check your Delta Recruit progress often as you play.
Okay, so doing all this stuff will benefit my main characters on this account. Kolos is going to get some benefit from me being a Delta Recruit here. My other characters are also going to get a benefit of me being a Delta Recruit. We have a weekly goal at the moment. I'm not really going to play too much, so the weekly event things will disappear, and I'm focusing on D84. We're going to level him up a little bit. Okay, so we've got the Delta Recruit thing going on. While the event is going on, the actual main Delta Recruit event, there's a weekly goal. This week's current thing is to unlock a bonus duty officer commendation experience point bonus week. So far people have managed to get tier 1 completed, and we're working towards tier 2. And that will happen. Let's go talk with the Tan.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector.
Are there many other colonies?
We are finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you.
Will an alliance with the Federation and Klingons work?
I do not know. Our history of deception with both groups definitely does not help. The Tal Shiar, however, will not attack the fleet for now. Sela would see such a direct action as too great a risk. She much prefers to work in the shadows. Let me worry about our potential allies. While you're away, I will be working with diplomats from both sides to come to an agreement we can all live with.
Okay. Has Tamer found any suitable planets for us to colonize?
Not yet. He and his crew have been assisting Romulan colonies throughout the region, and he has not been able to focus his efforts on the search. With you here, however, Tamer's mission to find a new homeworld can begin. He will be sending scout ships to analyze nearby planets. We'd prefer to find a suitable world in this sector, but we'll expand our search if we need to do so.
Very well. I'll head back to my ship.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Khev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
I'll do what I can. Beam me back to the ship.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Click the icon next to the mission to report to the contact and turn in the mission.
Let's hail Tamer.
I have new orders for you.
All set to go, I trust? Good, there's a lot to do. Your first target is already under attack by the Tal Shiar. There's no time to lose. We are going to receive 6,000 skill points, which is going to be enough to push me past level 10. Gee whiz.
Congratulations, Centurion.
Oh my goodness, there's Tamer. He has new orders for me.
I'm not afraid of the
Click to
Tal
order your
Shiar.
crew to plot a course to your next mission.
Okay. Now, at level 10, what would normally happen is that we'd be getting a new ship. But the new ship comes after we've picked a side. So we've got to play through the Helix, Crossroads at Cateris, Gasco Blues, the Search for New Romulus, Turning Point. Now Turning Point is where we pick a side, if I remember rightly. And we've got Neutral No More. If memory serves, that's the mission where we will have to get a new ship. So we've got a lot to do to get a new ship. So, oh wait, let's try something. Earlier in the year, Cryptic did a giveaway event. Cryptic's the people that make the game. They did a giveaway event where you could claim a free Warbird. Yeah. Let's use that as our ship. Okay. There's no other stuff that's free, but they gave us this for free. Okay, so I'm going to go and get this ship all set up the way I want it, and we'll be back sometime with the next mission, which is the Helix, where we go and investigate something that's going on with the Sulaban. Until next time, folks, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.